You're against a guy making an honest buck. I thought Rapture was open for business. If that's what they call a fellow who's prosperous, determined, uncompromising, then fine. The shoe fits, you got me.
A Rapture reminder.
I know what significance that has, other than being used in the second most boring sport in the world.
Escape to the rooms. Life down in Fontaine's is going to be what you make of it. So
Damn hooligans. They've been sneaking into the repair bay at night, riding around on the hydraulic lifts. It's some kind of make-out spot. Can't exactly blame them. God knows how boring it must be to grow up in Rapture. But their hormones are costing us money, and this isn't an amusement park. I've locked the control room. The code is 7951.
I wouldn't be surprised if that British bird set up some turrets around here somewhere.
Then you'll want some fella in my privy advising how I definitely.
Yes. Some of them probably did eat some lead.
Criminal dealings.
Right, you know the code.
Fallacy and misdirection from those afraid to let the market take its natural course.
Yes, 7, 9, 5, 1.
Ciphers and bombs, and time to time. What of it? I'd been told this town was friendly to free enterprise. Seems to me you're against a guy making an honest buck.
Want to use
I
Pete
thought
and
Rapture
Tom's
was open for
invisibility for
business.
this one. Because there's a lot of water around. Makes a lot of noise.
That guy. If that's what they call a fellow who's prosperous. Unaccustomed to such strange noises.
At least you don't have to worry about using Eve when using
I
the
ain't
scene
through
from
with you
Walls
yet.
capability.
I saw.
Probably a switch around here somewhere.
Right, now before you pull that lever, I'd look around here for whatever you can use. Yeah, that lockpick for a start. Good. Now all you need to do is to possess the turret and you don't need to worry about it any longer. Or you can eat lead buffet! From now on, only spaces will be accepted for that. Yeah, I think you can guess what I'm talking about, Elizabeth, from my side of the conversation. Oh yeah, you missed one. Ah.
Atlas, the heat is on. Ryan knows something's up and is sending men to investigate the department store. Suggests you lay in supplies at the Manta Ray Lounge and prepare for a siege. Looks like there's something in the Manta Ray Lounge worth investigating.
Of course, the buildings are being fabricated above the waves. But we will lower them on a lunette ring, submerged into the structure's steel frames. So much steel, you wonder. How will we keep so large a purchase from the government? Water is buoyant. We shall not frame Rapture in steel, but in aluminium. The government jackals may suspect me of building an air force, but never a city.
Well, you know there's something hidden in the Manta Ray Lounge. So you've got a couple of options. Go directly to the Silver Fin, or take a detour and potentially find something worthwhile. Honestly, an Air Force! Yeah. A city's the last thing they'd expect. They'll be checking the skies for Andrew Ryan's Air Force, where the direction they should have been looking is below. A city where the artist wouldn't fear the censor, where the scientist would be unbound by petty morality, where the great would not be constrained by the small. Yeah. There are a number of flaws in this city. The biggest flaw is, well, poor management.
They are very sensitive. Do yourself a favor.
Ryan's minefield is well laid out, grant him that. But what security system made that ain't got a hole or two in it? If I was taking book down at Fort Frolic, I wouldn't like my odds. If I jig left when I should go right, there ain't gonna be enough bits of me left to set a crab's table.
Elizabeth, haven't you forgotten something?
Any progress, love? I must confess, I'm becoming a wee bit skeptical.
Remind me, why am I supposed to care?
You see, Me lads have taken a keen thirst for Adam, and there's a vintage right in front of me that'll do nicely.
If you kill her, I truly hope you are happy living down here. Put down roots, raise a family. Or maybe you think Andrew Ryan is going to ride to your rescue.
Fair enough. But remember, there are fast ways to harvest little sisters, and some very slow ones.
Elizabeth, you dumb... You forgot the CO2 Scrubber! How did you forget to get that? Shouldn't be too bad.
Only taking, giving nothing in return. That you were a
Awake. Well, you're on your own for this one. You're the one who made a mess of this. You clean it up.
And I planned a big comeback. Just need a new agent.
A rapture reminder. The waters surrounding Fontaine's department store have been seeded with an extensive number of magnetic molecules. They all are very sensitive. Do yourself a favor. Leave any thoughts of escape to the rooms. Life down at Fontaine's is going to be what you make of it.
If something happens
so make
for
it
tonight,
great.
then you've got to make it happen 8.
You spiff Rabbit, you spiff Frankie, and you leave me what? Nothing. You think I don't want out of family feud? I've been on something of a high.
Thankfully, you unlock this door. Makes getting to the controls somewhat easier. Although, this will probably be a problem when you use them. Yeah, that's right. This will attract someone's attention. You should have done it the first time you were here. At least they would have been out cold when all the noise was going on.
Think I'm some kind of idiot?
I heard you back there!
They're real personal. They're like all my fans.
Come back and clean it all up!
I don't know if this is competent as I can hear. But I don't think it shows.
Everything's fine now. I checked everywhere.
This is gonna be noisy.
Come on out, you!